risk. The first coverage we're discussing is two-man. In two-man, we're looking at a four-man rush. We cannot go more than 5 because we're going to have 7 guys in coverage, and 5 underneath men need to be in coverage on the 5 eligible wide receivers. Two-man features a 4-man pass rush. It also features 2 safeties over the top, one responsible for one half deep of the field, the other responsible for the other deep half of the field. Underneath, in coverage, the 5 eligible wide receivers, shown by X, H, F, and Z in this particular case, are covered by 5 defenders. They are going to be here covering the 5 eligible wide receivers, and a linebacker would be responsible for this 5th and final running back, or if it was a wide receiver or the back was out of the backfield to make it empty, he would have to cover down on that, and they would be responsible for these 5 guys. So in your typical 2x2 set, this is what things would look like. Your corners covering down on the outside guys, your linebackers or additional defensive backs are covering down on the inside guys, and your linebacker is responsible for the remaining running back. In the event that the running back emptied out of the backfield and we're looking at an empty set, which means there are no backs in the backfield, the linebacker would have to walk out on that additional wide receiver and cover them as is shown right here. So now let's talk about leverage. As you can see, the defenders that are covering the 5 eligible wide receivers are aligned inside, and their job in coverage is to stay both inside and underneath. So as a wide receiver releases down the field, it's important for this corner to stay both inside and underneath. He doesn't want to be over the top because there's no help should a wide receiver run underneath. So it's important for the underneath defenders to remain inside, as shown here, and underneath. Why is he able to do that? Because help is being given by the safety to his side of the field. So as the receiver moves down the field, there's the opportunity for this safety to provide help on the deep routes, while the cornerback provides help on any routes inside and underneath. So essentially, there's a sandwiching of any of the wide receivers heading down the field by the defenders that are covering underneath, as well as the safety over the top. This is the ideal situation. Quarterback has to try and fit the ball in between these defenders, the one that's underneath and the safety that is over the top. Two-man is considered low risk because you have 5 guys coverage underneath and 2 men covering over the top, but it is not without its disadvantages. The disadvantage is that you're only getting a rush out of 4 guys, and that means that's less pressure on the quarterback, giving him more time to try